everyone! So it is February 2nd, which means it's my sister's birthday, first of all, but it also means it is definitely time for January favorites. Which I do every month. I was like, oh, I really don't think I have that many favorites, and I was kind of looking around, and then while I was getting ready, I kind of just grabbed stuff that I knew I liked a lot, and now I have a whole little collection of things. So let's get started. I'm just going to start from the bottom up. So whenever I get ready, first and foremost, I take a shower. So this is something I got in my January glossy box, and it is the Michael Todd Pumpkin Face Mask. Now, at first I was like, ugh, whoa, it had water in it, that's lovely. It is orange, and it smells like pumpkin, and it has, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it has a little bit of an exfoliant, like some black things. I'm sure if I read this, I could figure it out. But it's got some like black things in it that you kind of rub in. So I used it the night I got it because I've been really intrigued of trying Michael Todd products. Holy bejesus. Okay, so you put it on your face, you take it off, you're like, yeah, I look pretty good. Literally, because I always get breakouts right around here. They were smaller, and I know that sounds like, oh, it's a miracle product, but for real, guys, it's a miracle product. Like, it was smaller after one use, like the next day. I was so impressed, and I will definitely be using this the night before my interview so I can look beautiful and glowy, and I know it doesn't like give me any harsh reactions. Another thing, and this is something that I've never really used before, but I bought it in December, and I have been using it, and I actually tell a big difference. It's the Neutrogena toner. I have a couple that I've tried now since I started getting them. This one's definitely my favorite. I can tell a little bit of a difference. I feel like my face tightens, not to where it's uncomfortable, and it's not even super noticeable, but it has been tightening. And I do have a little bit of dry skin right now, and I definitely don't think this accentuates it. I would, if anything, say it helps it because it is an alcohol-free toner. Big fan of this. Sorry if I'm talking a smidge bit fast. I have a bunch here, and I don't want this video to be 7 hours long, and I don't think you do either. Alright, now let's go to hair. This is something that I bought like randomly. I picked up because it was on sale at Target, and it's by Umberto, which is like, I think it's like a salon brand, and it is curl enhancing lotion. What you do is you put this in your hair, because every morning I take a shower and condition my hair. I don't wash it every day, but I condition it every day, sometimes twice a day. I'm a little extreme, but I cannot do anything for my hair unless it's conditioned. So I wash my hair, I put like a little dollop of this, and it's kind of like a gel-ish thing. I like the packaging too, side note. But I do really notice a difference. I think it does help with frizz, and it doesn't make your hair crunchy, like, at all. So, big fan of that. Another thing for my hair that I thought at first was gimmicky and stupid, but I actually can tell a difference, is this John Frieda Frizzies Dream Curls Curl Perfecting Spray. That's what I thought it said. I couldn't read it. This is amazing. It definitely defines and separates your curls, which is something that's big for me, because I hate it when you have like a bunch of curls kind of locked together and it almost looks like dreadlocks. If you know what I'm talking about, not a fan of that. So, big fan of that. It helps tremendously. Another thing that I do with my hair, and this is at nighttime if I do wash it, I have been using the Macy Paris Color Protecting Leave-In Oil Treatment with argan oil and grapeseed oil. The smell is, I don't know, it smells like nothing I've ever smelled before, and I'm not sure if it smells like normal argan oil because I've never used another oil. I let this sit there for like over a month, and I was like, oh, I need to try it because I got it in my box, and if I don't try things, then I'm wasting money, but I'm just not sure about this. You guys, I'm obsessed. It makes my hair so soft and so easy to work with. It also works as a detangler, and I think it might even work as a heat protectant, but it doesn't say that. It also doesn't say, yeah, it says protects for thermal damage. So it does work as a heat protectant if you use it in the day, which you totally could. I just like to use it after I wash my hair, but I'm a huge fan. Highly recommend that. Another thing, this is my last skincare, then we're going to get into some makeup. Sorry that I just wanted to like open with that. I don't know, switching things up a bit. This is the Yes to Cucumber Sensitive Skin Calming Night Cream. This is definitely a night cream. It's a very thick cream. It smells like cucumbers, but it's kind of like a fake cucumber smell. I'm not sure. Not a huge fan of the smell, but it is a 98% natural product. And I just think it is absolutely wonderful. It definitely hydrates my skin because, like I said, I have been having kind of dry skin, but it definitely doesn't like stay tacky, if y'all know what I mean. Some lotions or moisturizers, not just night but day too, will stay kind of tacky, and then it's just really annoying to me. This like sinks in, and I just think it really moisturizes, so I'm a big fan of that. And this is not too expensive, and I got it on sale. Pretty much everything I got on sale, let's be honest. Alright, let's go to nails next. I'm actually wearing this now, and I'm going to show you, but I do want to make one disclaimer that this has been on since, I can't remember if I put it on Sunday or Saturday, and today is Sunday, so it's been on for at least a week. Can we just look at these babies? So, this color is the Victoria's Secret at Midnight. So y'all see that. And then my accent nail, which is like a just true teal, is the Modern Family Nicole by OPI Candid Cameron. Just drop that, sorry. It's that color. Huge fan. I legitimately will be sitting there and just look at my nails and be like, wow, these are so pretty. So I love this combo so much. And like I said, they've been on for over a week. Usually, because I have a few Victoria's Secret polishes I'm trying out, because they have awesome, awesome colors that are very different. But anyway, my Victoria's Secret polishes have, every other time I've used them, have lasted a day. And can we go back? Like, yes, there's some tip wear and there's some minor chips, but this is a week. And this one, like, looks practically perfect. A little bit on the tip, but, like, come on. Like, this is awesome. And I owe it 100% to the Revlon Color Stay Gel Smooth Base Coat and the Revlon Color Stay Gel Shine Top Coat. This, go buy it. A week, guys. Usually, it went from a day to a week. That is absolutely amazing. It's 100% because of this top coat and base coat. I used it together. Huge fan. I definitely think the base coat did more than the top coat, but I don't know that for sure because, again, I did use them together. I'm so impressed with that. This is something that, oh, wait, oh, there it is, sorry. One of my products was behind. But, okay, this is something for my face, and I don't know, it's kind of a weird product, but it's the e.l.f., you can't even see it, but it's the, I think it's a tone correcting concealer is what it's called. It's rubbed off, but it's by e.l.f., it's $1 at Target. This is the color Light Beige. This is a very sheer concealer, but it is super, 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 super moisturizing. And what I've been doing is I get some dry patches right here. So I'll put this on over anything that I want to conceal, kind of like a concealer base. And it's very, very hydrating. And then I'll put another concealer on over it because unless you have like very minor spots, this is not going to cover it. But as a concealer base, I think it works so well. And it has, like, I was getting some, like, you know when your makeup sticks to your dry patches and it looks kind of flaky and disgusting? No. And another thing that I think you could do this, and I think I might have done this once, but I haven't done it too many times, is put this on your dry patches before you put on your foundation. And I think that would help a lot. This is like a little miracle worker, and it's $1, and I highly recommend trying that out. Next, this, I told you it's going to be a long one. This I actually got for free from Sephora. It was my birthday in December 30th, and they send you a little benefit box if you make another order. And this is the Benefit What's Up highlighter. Now, I never hear anyone talking about it, and I think if y'all are interested, I might do a full-on review of this. Let me know in the comments, or of any of this stuff. Just let me know. It is definitely like a goldeny bronzy concealer, highlight. I'm wearing it today on the bridge of my nose and on my cheeks. And I'm not sure how well, usually when people say that, like, I can't tell any difference. But I promise you in person, you really can. And this stuff is awesome. First of all, I love the application. This is a mini size, but look at all that product. It's going to last forever and a day. And the full size does have the same application. This is amazing. I noticed such a difference. I never used a highlighter before this. Awesome. Such a big fan. And like I said, I think I am going to do a full-on review of that. So be on the lookout for that. Let's go to eyes next. Eyes are my favorite. Okay, so everything I've been wearing on my face for the most part, but this I'm not because I was feeling purple today. But lately I have been doing a lot of like blue shades. I did a blue smoky eye tutorial, which I'll link down below just in case you haven't seen it. But I've definitely been like into blue, and 3 of these things have helped me so much. First of all, I did a whole review of this, so I won't you know, talk about it too much, and I'll actually leave the review down below too if you want to see it. This is the L'Oreal Infallible in Endless Sea. Such a gorgeous color. And so I've been using that a lot, kind of in the middle part of my eye to like open your eyes a lot when I use blue, or I have actually even used it as like a whole base, as like lid color. And I've also one time, I don't have a video doing this, but I did like a navy eye and I used this in the crease just to totally switch things up, and I'm a big fan of that. And that is just a true blue. Now the other two colors that I've used, this was from my Wonderful box, and this is a Starlook single eyeshadow in Enter Eden. This is really great, and it's not a very soft eyeshadow, I will say that, but it's kind of a greeny teal color. So you'll see that. Okay, on camera this looks more blue than this, but in real life this is 100% blue and this is like a greeny teal. So I've been using that. And another thing I've been using is my Anika eyeshadow, mineral eyeshadow. I got this in my Birchbox, and this is in the color Eternal Marine, I believe. Yeah, Eternal Marine number 11. Oh my gosh. And this is kind of like a grayish, but it's got some definite blues and greens. What I've been doing is I've been like putting this like kind of in the outer corner-ish, and then I've been actually using the Starlooks because it is pigmented, but it's a little bit harder to build it up. I've been using that like as a blending color almost when I'm doing these blue looks, and I just think I've done probably 3 or 4 this month, and I just think they look absolutely amazing. Huge fan of that. And now the other thing that I've been doing pretty consistently this month is I have been using my L'Oreal Infallible in Bronze Taupe. Yes, I did. Again, I'm going to link the review down below, but I just really love this color. This is actually going to be the color that I'm wearing to my interview. I'm going to do a whole interview tutorial because I think I've been practicing, and I think I have perfected the interview makeup. But here it is. It's a beautiful bronze color, but it's got so much reflection. Literally all I do is put it like over the lid, like just fill it in. I don't bring it out at all, but just do that. Gorgeous. So pretty. Looks like I did a lot more than I did. It looks like it's a couple of shadows because of all the light reflecting and dimension. So amazing. And like I said, I'll be using that in a tutorial soon. Another thing, this is like a makeup brush, and I was going to mention it when I mentioned my What's Up highlighter, but I forgot. And it is the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. $3. I got mine at Target, and you just kind of stipple it on. I kind of do it in circles. So great for cream and products. Just cream products, sorry. Cream and like liquidy products. So I've been using it to blend in my Benefit What's Up, and I think it works amazing. I'm also going to try it for foundation because I saw someone that I watch, and I can't remember who it was, use this, and I thought, hey, I have that, might as well try. Next, I'm going to go lips, and then we're done. I told y'all it was a long video. Now, when I do lips, I'm not going to tell y'all I've worn this all month. I do not do that with anything. I have a bunch of makeup, as you probably know. If y'all are interested in like a whole makeup collection video, let me know. I can do that. But anyway, side note, but I have a bunch of makeup, and I refuse to like put like, oh, this is my everyday makeup, because I have too much of it to do that. I believe that if you have a bunch of makeup, you should have it all together. You should use it all. And that's what I do. But this is something that I really enjoyed. I think I've worn it a couple of times. It is minty, but it is the Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balm, and this is in the color 120 Vivacious. And a lot of people have been loving the matte balms and not as much the lacquer balms. Here it is. It does have a nice sheen. It's coming up a little bit orangey coral. It is just 100% true hot pink in person. This is minty, and it's so hydrating, and literally it felt, because I like mint chapstick, so like obviously if you don't like mint lip products, this is not for you. But if you do, or you don't mind it, because I love mint chapstick, I put it on, it stayed pretty well. I'm not getting the amazing staying power on either the lacquer or the matte balms that some people are getting. I personally haven't, but they did stay pretty well. It looked really great, and I was a big fan. So yeah, I recommend that one. Again, here it is swatched. Last but not least, this is the Covergirl lipstick. And I did a whole review of this, so it'll be linked down below also. Just, you know, catch up on my videos if you want. here it is, swatch, and I'm wearing this today. I'll reapply so y'all can see it at, I had reapplied it like right before. So here it is. This is the shade. This shade specifically is Entwined. I really like the formula of this. I think they're really hydrating. And this is kind of a like deep purpley mauve color. Here it is on my lips. I'm gonna get real close. Oh, I'm kissing the camera. So y'all see that? I definitely like really enjoy it. I think it's a different color to like pretty much anything I've ever seen. Now in the package it looks like, because this is the color, and it looks almost like it's like a brownie purple. So like I was so hesitant to use this. I wore it Thursday maybe? I don't know. I wore it last week. I had so many compliments on this specific lipstick. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, your lips are so pretty. And like, let's be honest, like I don't get compliments that often on my makeup. I don't know if that's a horrible thing. Maybe I'm horrible at doing makeup, but I just don't think I am. But that one I got multiple compliments from total strangers. So really like that. And that's all. I know this was a very long video. I had a bunch of favorites this month. But what are you going to do? I like stuff. I want to share it with you. So please like this video if you love favorites. And let me know down below what your favorites are. Because I'm always looking for product recommendations. Because we all know if there's one thing I need to do, it's shop. Yeah, right. But anyway, yeah, please hit down below. And I also think I'm going to do a monthly empties video from now on. Because I love me some empty videos. And I will sit there for like 30 minutes and watch people's trash. But I know a lot of people don't like that. So I think if I do like a monthly one and make it shorter, it might be better. I don't know. Let me know your opinion on that down below also. And please subscribe because I put out new videos very often. And I would love for you to subscribe and watch me all the time. Alright, that's all I have for y'all. I'll see y'all real soon. Bye!